All right, what's going on? Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for tuning in. First of all, if this is your first time, hey, I appreciate you so much. Do me a favor, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, get in the comment, let me know what you think of the video, let me know what you think of the channel. If you don't like it, that's fine as well. Just let me know. And if you do subscribe, if you do find this thing kind of entertaining and you like it, you're a Gamecock fan, of course, hit the notification bell. That way, when I do go live, when I do put out content, you guys get notified and y'all can check it out and give me some feedback on how I'm doing. So that's the main thing about doing this YouTube, is getting that feedback. It is great. All this stuff is greatly appreciated by myself, okay? So let's go ahead and jump into the video. I'm going to hit a quick topic real quick to kick off for the Gamecocks and the Hokies have been set. Sunday, August 31st, Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It will be a 3 o'clock kickoff between the Hokies and the Gamecocks. A matchup of SEC versus ACC to start the season for the Gamecocks. It will be one of two games on that Sunday. The first one, of course, being the Gamecocks. The nightcap game being Miami-Notre Dame. So that game kicks off at 7:30 following the Gamecocks and Hokies. I will be tuned into both of them because I am a football fanatic, a college football fanatic, to be honest with you. But I'll be watching both of them and probably go live. I'll probably have my live reaction going, talking about the Gamecocks and Hokies as it's unfolding. And then, who knows, I may stay on and do the Notre Dame Miami game. We'll see. We'll see. That's a little further down the road. But like I said, the game time was announced today, 3 o'clock. Mercedes-Benz, August 31st. That's a Sunday. For all y'all people out there wanting to know, it is a Sunday. So you come home from church, get you a little nap in, subscribe or log on to Gamecock Chuck's live stream, and let's have some fun watching the game as the season kicks off for the Gamecocks. Anyway, there'll be games on the Saturday and I think Friday, Thursday. There might be even Thursday games. I don't know. I ain't even looked at the full slate of schedules to open the season, but either way, it'll be a full weekend of some college football. I think there might be a game on that Monday night. I believe there was last year. So, yeah, it's going to be a full weekend of college football, and I can't wait. As it is getting here, maybe not as fast as we'd like it to, but it's coming, and I'm excited. Now, there's no real storyline here outside of the ties between Frank and Shane Beamer and Virginia Tech in their days there. I mean, there's really no storylines. South Carolina's played Virginia Tech. Last time they played them was 1991. So nobody on the roster, as far as a player standpoint, was alive back then. That was right before we left to go to the SEC. So nobody was alive during that time. The Gamecocks lead the all-time series. I believe it's 11-7-2. I believe the record is. I don't have it right here in front of me, but I believe that's what I read earlier today. But I mean, it's going to be a good competitive matchup between an SEC and ACC school. I'm looking forward to it, and can't wait for it to get here, man. Can't wait to see how the Gamecocks is going to look this year. Got Lenore Sellers coming back for another season. Ready to see how he develops, how Mike Schuler develops him into a even better quarterback this year, and just looking for great things from him. The one question mark on offense that I have is Rasul Faison. Of course, everybody knows he lawyered up. I believe it was last week when I did my last video. He lawyered up, got that lawyer from Florida that represented Miles Studi in his case to try to get another year of eligibility to play basketball. He retained him. Don't know what's going on there. Haven't heard anything from that. Hopefully we get some good news about that. And that young man can continue to pursue his athletic dreams and goals of making it to the league and playing another year of college football, because I think he rightfully deserves to. If you don't know much about that story, go check out my last video talking about him. But a young man deserves another year of eligibility, and hopefully we'll get some good news there. So that's my question mark there when it comes to the offense side of the ball. Of course, we all know the defense lost a lot of good players, a lot of contributors on the defense side of the ball. So that's the question mark on the defense. Can we replace that defensive line that we lost to the NFL? Can we get some more stellar cornerbacks back there to shut down the opposing wide receivers? Can we stop the run? I mean, that's a couple question marks there when you look at defense. But this is going to be a heck of a game. It's not your usual cupcake game that, South Carolina sometimes start the season with. But it's a good game. Yeah, I think it's going to be a real good competitive game. And I'm looking forward to the season getting here. So, yeah, August 31st, 3 o'clock, Gamecocks. Hokies kickoff. Like I said, come join me for that. I'll be putting out more videos between now and then, hopefully. I'll be doing some live, so I'll be promoting that as the season draws near. So, like I said, subscribe to the channel, comment, like, hit the notification, do all this stuff. It's appreciated. Now, I got one more thing I want to talk about. This is a small little rant. Just a small little rant for Gamecock Nation out there, for a lot of the fans. Please, please give it a rest when it comes to our basketball program. I really don't know what y'all are expecting from this, from the men's basketball. I know I do, as well as most of y'all want us to compete at a high level, right? You want us to compete. You want us to win championships. I get that. I understand that. I hear a lot of people talking about Lamar Parrish needs to be fired. He can't get the job done. He's the wrong man for the job. He can't bring in talent. It just, all these things, man. There's a lot of chatter about that. But come on, man. Please, please give it a rest. No matter who we hire, okay? No matter who we hire, it's gonna be a cycle of bitching every year. Or every other year. Because answer this question for me. Answer this question for me here. Maybe this right here will help, turn a light bulb on for some of you. I mean, I don't know. But answer this question. When's the last time South Carolina's won a national championship in men's basketball? When? I know we've had some good years. 2017 went to the Final Four with Frank Martin. Season 4 last, we went to the NCAA tournament for the first time since 2017. Got bounced by Oregon. We won a couple of NITs back in the day, back to back. Had a couple of years where we competed in the SEC, but just never could win like a national championship or anything. When's the last time we did anything like that? Seriously, because y'all want these top tier, blue chip, 5-star, one and done talents to come to South Carolina. And I know we got the NIL. I know we got the NIL now. I know we got transfer portal and all that. That's new era of college athletics. But do you think we're going to throw a bunch of money at a player and they just going to come to South Carolina? A lot of these kids love money, okay? They want the bag, they want the money, whatever. But a lot of these one and done, a lot of these blue chip, 5-star talented basketball players, they're not knocking down the door to come to a program like South Carolina that's never won anything. Okay? They want to come to a program that's already established as far as championship level, that's been there, that's done it, that's cut down the nets. They don't want to come to a team that, I can't promise you that we're going to win a championship in the men's basketball program, but we do got a hell of a women's basketball team. We got a hell of a women's basketball team that may win a championship a year or two while you're there. No kid is beating down Lamont Paris or insert coach that would be at South Carolina. Nobody would be beating down the door to say, yeah, I want to come play for South Carolina because I could see winning championships. Now, have we gotten some blue chip talent, some real good talent at South Carolina? Yeah, but we haven't had enough. We haven't had enough to get us over the top, to get us to that championship, to win the championship. I just don't see us being able to do that. I honestly don't, because we don't have that history. And I think that's what's lacking when it comes to the men's basketball program. Until you show these kids that you cut down the net, you can win championships at that level. If that's what's on their mind. Now, if they just want the money, hell, throw a big ass bag on them. That ain't gonna guarantee you're gonna win a championship. I mean, it might make you a little bit better, make you a little more competitive. But unless you got enough bags to go around to a bunch of good blue chip players, you ain't gonna win no championship, no matter who your coach is. So just think about it, man. Think about it before we start spewing a bunch of stuff about trying to fire Coach Paris or I mean anybody in that matter, man. Because we just don't have the history that the Dukes have, that the North Carolina has, that the Kansas has, that Kentucky's have. We don't have that kind of history in South Carolina. So it's kind of hard to get these so-called really, really good players to win championships there. And trust me, I want to be competitive too. Okay, I get frustrated. I cheer. I yell. I even cuss at my Gamecocks. I say a lot of choice words when I'm watching the basketball team, as well as all of them, football, baseball, all of them. But I want to be competitive too. Okay, I want the best for South Carolina. I'm not giving up on Coach Paris. I think he's a pretty good coach. We got to find them players. We got to find some players that want to come in there. And maybe one day he can get the right group in there, and we can get to that championship level and show these blue chip, top tier, 5-star, one and done athletes that hey, it can be done. It can be done if we got the right amount of pieces there. So, that's all I want to say about that. I don't mean to rant too much, man, but it just gets tiresome, man. I was hanging out with my buddy Jordan Dealmaker this past weekend. I went to South Carolina for Mother's Day to see my mom. So, but we got to get a chance to hang out, me and him and his beautiful wife and my family. We all hung out and ate dinner together and everything. And it hit me then, and it's just been stewing in my mind, man. I don't have a whole lot up here, so there's plenty of time and plenty of space up there for things to rattle around and beat up against and stew about. So it just like I said, let's just see, man. Let's see what happens with this basketball program. Because like I said, I don't think no matter who we get in there, it's gonna get us to the championship level. So maybe we just need to cheer them on and support them, and whatever happens, happens, and focus on football and trying to get our baseball team back to where it should be. And that's a whole different video there. But anyway, just I don't know, just give it a rest, I guess you could say, because I'm just it's frustrating. So, but anyway, if you like this video, I know it went on a little longer than what I wanted to, but if you like this video, I appreciate if you can give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button, get in the comments, let me know your thoughts on everything I talked about, and hit the notification bell, and I will see you guys in the next one.